Since the session is, as per noted, here it is recorded for quality and marketing purposes. So put on your smiling faces on and let's move ahead for this wonderful marathon we are going ahead. Hi there, I'm Anne here and I'm a very ambitious girl. And then here I love to spend time traveling, reading novels and gardening. So I have a very cute little garden in front of my home. So I spent my time, quite some time gardening. And that's all about me and we move ahead. Now, who are we? We are an online e-learning company. We also have courses. We have the following courses like grade 1 to 12, we have math, grade 1 to 8, English and coding classes, and grade 3 to 8, we have public speaking classes from home. And we also have live classrooms where you can experience a live environment where the teacher and a small group size of maximum 4 students are available. And we have a live classroom session. During the class session, we also have we'll be teaching the course based on the grade they are, as well as we fix the skill gaps and a focus and acceleration is also given in the classes. Now, benefits our students enjoy. First one I would like to focus on is a personalized learning. As mentioned before, we have a very small group with one teacher, so it's going to be much more personalized teaching, where the students get one-to-one attention needed as well. We also have monthly and weekly tests. We have an accelerated curriculum, so and coming up to the value of for money, it's 8 times, and we also fix skill gaps, and we after the skill gaps, so then they're accelerated as well. Access to award-winning platforms are also done here. Okay, why do our customers love us? For this question, we have a number of feedbacks given on our online or social media platforms. And this is Kushi who's going to share about her classes.
Kishi and I'm a student at 98th percentile. In the beginning, I didn't really enjoy learning math, but when I joined 98th percentile, my teacher, Miss Preeti, helps me develop a passion for math. I have really enjoyed learning from 90th percentile, and I would say it's very helpful. I've progressed very quickly while understanding each and every concept very clearly. My teacher, Miss Preeti, has guided me in advancing my math skills while also taking the time to review previous skills. They also give weekly tests and benchmarks to make sure you're on track, and if you're not, they help you get back on it. And my parents also really enjoy 90th percentile. Here's a word from my mom.
Okay, so
Hi,
here we
I
have
am
our
Khushi's
parents.
mom. 98 percentile has been really helpful for my daughter Khushi. It has developed her passion for maths and helped her in advancing her math skill. The teacher is absolutely helping. She teaches the concept with a great detail and helps her understand the doubts where she is confused. Teacher at
Okay, that's all. That's from a small gist of what our parents have and our students have to say. So we move ahead. Okay, so today's agenda which we have ahead is a math revision marathon. So parents, this is a math revision as per the term. You can see 98th percentile is offering classes in ELA math and public speaking and is excited to announce the second edition of math revision. Here we will be covering the 5 domains of grade 4 in 5 weeks. Students will answer questions based on their grade and domain, and then we will uh, explain the question and teach that particular concept in this live session. It will be held completely online, so utilizing Zoom and Kahoot to make it more fun and gaming. It will include 5 weeks of intense practice and revision sessions so that students are ready for their upcoming exams. Followed by the guidelines I would like to share. Please make note of it. This is not a concept a contest. It is a practice session, so no awards for the Kahoot winners are there. It is we are reiterating it again and again. It's maximum revision, and in case of don't panic in case of any missing topic because it's just a 1 hour we have, so we will address the main important concepts which we have in grade 4. And we have as there would be a large gathering we have here, it will be difficult to take up all the individual doubts. Enrolled students can take help from the 98th percentile teachers during their class time if you have any queries during this session. and we do not commit to touch base on and every topic in detail, as that won't be possible due to the time constraints we are having. And in case a student is behaving inappropriately, then the host bears the right to remove the student from the session immediately. Students will be kept on mute throughout the session. They can use the chat session for any communication needed. Okay, what will be covered during the math revision marathon? As I've mentioned before, we have the 5 domains. We're going to cover the first one we're going to cover today is the operations and algebraic thinking. Second, we are going to cover numbers and operations in base 10. Third, we're going to cover number and operations, fractions, measurement and data, and geometry. These are the 5 domains we're going to cover, one domain per week. So today we're starting off with operations and algebraic thinking, and followed by the other domains in the following weeks. Now, benefits of this, I would like to say, is your child is going to be analyzing the concepts and revising the math concepts what they have learned throughout their grade level, and they're going to be prepared for their exams well in advance, and no participation fees. After the session is over, we will send across a practice worksheets via email. So please make note of it that your child practices them. And we also have live practice session on the Kahoot, which we're going to start off very soon after the after this uh, PPT. We are going to start and focus on the. It's more focused on exam focused classes. Now, thank you, parents, for your time. One final request before you leave: please help your child in setting up devices. First thing is the joining the meeting. That is, you have recommended device as a laptop or desktop. Second, using a second device, log into Kahoot.it with game pin. So I will be sharing the game pin very soon. On your second device, as you use a second device, identify the color of the correct answer and click on the color option in the Kahoot. So what I mean is the question will be on the desktop and the answer you have to answer it from your second device. So in the second device, only the color of the options will be given. So be very quick, note the color and the answer, match it, and quickly click on your second device. I hope this is clear, and please make sure you set it up for your children before you leave. And please show a thumbs up as you were done. I will share the Kahoot pin very quickly. So let's begin the show. And here we go. I'm just going to start the Kahoot here. And here comes the game pin. Students, are we all ready? Here we go. Get ready to join, all of you. Please put on your nickname after you enter this game pin. They will ask for a nickname. Please type in a name and join. All right, I'm just waiting for my players. Quickly, come on. Okay, I can see 1, 2. Tarun is here. Rushwik, Ankar, Ansh. Okay. Jaswin, Shreya, Shansa. Okay. Welcome you all to this wonderful. Vihan, Rishit, Vikram. Yes, I can see them. So, Fish, Ajna. Okay. Sarson is here. Yes, I can see you. Please check if your name is coming on the screen. Desktop. Sumchi is here. Bhavesh is here. Okay, another 10 seconds, students, and then I'm going to start. All right, Bhavesh is here. Okay, 10, 9, 8. Just show me a thumbs up if you were done. All those who were done. Okay, okay. Okay, cool. I can see a thumbs up. Tanmay, I can't see a thumbs up. Yes, yes. Okay. Okay, another 10 seconds, children. Okay, all those who are done, I can see your thumbs up. 14 people are here, have logged in. The rest of you quickly. Please note the game pin and give your nickname there. Make note you have to log into your second device as www.kahoot.it. All right. All right, students. Okay. All right. I think it's time to start, and I find everybody is here. Okay, I think few more people to join. I can only find 15 here. Five more to join. Okay, last 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Okay, 16. All right, we're just starting off. All the others can join. All right, students, one more time, I'm repeating how the game goes. You will have the question on your desktop and the options as well. But on your second device, you will only get the colors. So match the answer. You have to note the answer and the corresponding color of it or the shape of it accordingly. And then that you have to press. I hope I'm very clear, children. Yes? Okay, great. That's it. Okay, can you all cheer up? Are you going to start a game? Come on. Yeah, I can see that. Good, good. Yes. All right, here we go, students. Let's start. Okay, your first question is your 3, 2, 1. Go. Okay, read the question. Complete the following statement. The number 81 is 9 times as many as the blank. Already you just have 20 seconds and already you'll have to wait only 5 seconds and time's up. Okay, great. I find 15 of you have given the answer absolutely right and 2 of them have found it difficult. Okay, let's revise. No problem. So the question was 81 is 9 times, right? 81 is 9 times. Okay, I'll just write it here. 81 is 9 times the blank. So 9 times 9 is nothing but 81. So when you have times, students, all you have to think about is multiplication. It's a very simple one, right? Okay. Now, I have another question here which says 36 is 3 times as many as 12. Can I write this 36 as 3 times 12? And what 12 times 3? Is 12 times 3 same as 36? Yes. If you note here, 12 times 3 and 3 times 12 is nothing but 36. All right. Another question which I have here is 45 is 5 times as many as 9. So 5 times 9 is nothing but 45. Okay. And 9 times 5 is also 45. Okay. This is nothing but you had a statement given and you converted into a yes, into a mathematical expression, right? Okay. So whenever you see times, which is the operation you're going to use? That's nothing but multiplication. All right. Are we good to go? Let's go to the next question we have. Okay, let's go. Ready for the next question? Yes. Okay, let me see the scoreboard before we go to the next question. All right, Shreya is on top, Bihan second, and we have Ajna. No worries, all the rest of you, you will move ahead. We have another set of questions, so you can quickly click on the right answer. Okay, the next question comes here. Okay, it's a which multiplicative comparison statements describe the equation 7 multiplied by 5 is equals to 35. It's a clue. It's a there are many options here, so make sure you give a multi-select here. A small clue given to you. Okay, 14 of them answered and you have just 10 seconds left, students. Okay, 16 answers done and time's up. Okay, I see 13 of them have answered right and 11 of them. As you note here, 35 is 7 times as many as 5 and 35 is 5 times as many as 7. It's the same thing, right? It's the same thing what we discussed before. Okay, let's just go through the. Give me a minute. Okay. If I have 2 times 11 is equals to 22, another question. What will you write? 22 is 2, 2 times as many as 11. You can also exchange these numbers here. 22 is 11 times as many as 2. What about 8 times 7 is equals to 56? 56 is 8 times as many as 7 and 56 is 7 times as many as 8. I hope we are clear on this multiplicative equations. You got the number and you convert it into a statement. You got the statement, you convert it into the equation. Are we clear till here, students? Yeah, I can see everybody saying thumbs up. Okay, good job, good job. All right, great. Are we ready for the third question? Okay, before that, I have to check my scoreboard. Who do you think is going to be in the first place? Okay, I can see a lot of people excited about it. Ah, Vihan. That's a good score, Vihan. And yeah, everybody is coming up. Okay, this is the first 6 people here. Remember, it's not a competition. It's just that you are revising your topic. Okay? No worries. If you made a mistake, you are getting it corrected and you're getting the concept right. Okay? Okay, students, let's go ahead. Next question is here. Sweden has been to 3 times as many states as Jordan has. Jordan has been to 12 states. How many states does Lillian have? Lillian has visited. That's what it meant actually. Okay, I've got 13 answers. Cool. You just have 10 seconds left. Remaining, all of you can quickly answer. Okay, that's most of you are right about it. Excellent. So as I mentioned before, you see the term times, it's nothing but multiplication. Excellent. So we move ahead. We have, okay, just to recheck, students, when I said times, it comes multiplication, right? When you talk about more than, you talk about addition. When you talk about left or something like that, you use the operation subtraction, and you have to something divide equally or divide into groups. Okay, you use division into picture. Right now here, Lilin is gone 3 times as much as Jordan visited the states. So number of states Jordan visited was 12, right? So Lynn visited nothing but 3 times 12, and that is nothing but 36, and that was your answer. All right. So when you get such problems, all what you have to see is nothing but all you have to see is nothing but check for the first item. Then you have a second item, and then you have to notice whether it is times, it is more, it is left, or equal amount. So you get it. For example, we have another question here. That's nothing but the first house on the street has a lawn that is 200 feet long. The second house has a lawn that is 2 times the length of the first house. What is the length of the second house's lawn. So first thing what is given here is that the first house is 200 feet long, right? The second house that is given here is 2 times the length of the first house. So 2 times, so this, if this is house 1, excuse me here. If this is house 1, what is the length of the house? 2 is nothing but 2 times the first house. So you get 2 times 200, that is nothing but the lawn is 400 feet long. All right. So all you have to do in such questions is that you have to identify the first part of it, what is given to you. Second, you have to understand how many times the first item is the second part. Then you apply the number here and then you get the result. I hope you are clear on this, and most of you have done an amazing job in this question. Okay. So here we go with the next part, and let's see the code as well. Okay. All right. Sophish has got 3 correct answers in a row. Excellent. Good job. And Vihan is doing an amazing job ahead. Okay, students, let's go ahead to the next question. Yes, let's go ahead. This question is right here, and here you go. Estimate by rounding the largest number to tens and multiplying, and then multiplying. So 311 times 5 is approximately. So all you have to do is very simple. Okay, I've got 8 answers and you just have 5 seconds left. And here you go, go. Quick, quick, quick. Oh, I can see. Okay, that's an equal balance. 6 of them got it right and 6 of them said some other answer, which is 1550. Okay, no worries. Let's go back and let's do some revision here. Okay, quickly, let's go back. All right, you had question 311 times 5. And the question was round the largest number to the nearest 10. Okay. So in that case, if you see to the nearest 10, you had 11 here. Okay, you have 10, 15, and then I have 20 in my number line. So 11 comes here, it's between 10 and 15 and it's closer to 10. So the closest number to uh, rounding it to rounding it to tens is 310. 310 times 5 is nothing but 5 times 0 is 0, 5 times 1 is 5, 5 3 times 3 is 15, and therefore you get the answer 1550. That's 1550. So what you do is you have to note the last 2 digits and arrange it in the number line as to which it is closer to. Let's quickly recheck on some more examples which I have arranged here. Okay, the first one is to tens again. So if I have this number 671 to the nearest 10, 671. If I have it here, to the nearest 10 would be 670. Excellent. Now, times 4, it's nothing but times 4. You get 4 times 0 is 0. 4 times 7 is nothing but 28. And I carry this 2 here. Okay, 4 times 6 is 24. 24 plus 2 is 2680. All right. I have another question here, students, where you can note that estimate by rounding the largest number to hundreds. Okay, now when you note hundreds, when you come in picture, the number line which you have to cross check here is nothing but you have the number line here, you have 100, and then you have 150, and then you have 200. Okay, so everything from 150 and so on, the closest, the rounding up will be 200, and all that comes less than 150 will be closer to 100. I hope this rounding up is clear for you. If you observe, this number you have here is 743. So I have to arrange it in such a way that it's between 700, 750, and the next is 800 I have here. So 743 lies between 700 and 750. It's coming here. So which means the closest I can round it to 700. So 700 times 5 is nothing but 5 times 0 is 0, 5 times 0 is 0, 5 times 5, 5 times 7 is 35. So very good. So you get 3500 as your solution. So all you have to do is, when it's hundreds, look at the last three digits of the number. Okay. When it's tens, observe the last two digits of the number. That's the tens digit and the ones digit, and observe it and place it accordingly in the number line and round it up. I hope I'm very clear here, students. All right. No worries. We'll have some more questions on rounding up very soon so that you can recheck your concept once again. All right. Let's see the scoreboard now. All right. Ajna has come, and it was a tough round. Yes, 4 players lost their streak. Oh, okay, no problem. We will quickly get back. Okay, ready for the next question, children? Here we go. Fifth question. Use the correct symbols for the following situations you have. So you have a situation 1, situation 2, and situation 3. Check which operation is being used, correct symbols accordingly, and choose the correct option. Yes, I've got 9 answers and 9 seconds left, so quickly make a decision, all of you. We're all revising it, so no problem. Okay, I have a good number who's given the correct answer. Excellent. Good job. All right. As you know, we are just going to do it. Okay. So in the option, if you see, the first one was times. So it's multiplication you used. What more than was used, that is addition. And then you had multiplication, right? Okay. So again, I'm reiterating the part where multiplication comes in picture. You talk about times, somebody times something, and addition comes in picture about maybe you had seven candies with you, okay, and your friend bought 4 more candies. So that's when addition is coming in picture. And it so happened that you bought 7 candies and you gave 3 candies to your friend. How many candies are left? All right, that's when subtraction is coming into picture. And the division part of it, you are coming into picture. The division part comes into picture when you had 8 candies and you divided it equally among 2 of your friends. So how many each of them get? 4 candies each. Okay. So this is the part where you have to understand the concept where times, more than, left, equally divided, or a number of groups, a number of toffees, a number of things, each person gets a division comes into picture. All right, students. Now I have another question here. If 48 minutes are allowed for a show and tell and 12 students participate, how much time is given to each student? So remember I told you when each comes into picture, what is that you have to focus on? Divide. Excellent. So 48 divide by 12 will give me 4. Yes, because 12 times 4 is nothing but 48. So each student gets how many minutes? 4 minutes. Okay. Another question here I have is Jim filled the stapler with new staples. He used 11 staples to make a paper chain. There are now 46 staples left in the stapler. How many staples were in the stapler after Jim filled? So what it says is there were some set of staples, okay, and he used 11 of them. From that, so I subtracted, and the leftover is 46. So now I have to see how much minus 11 will give you 46. So that would be the answer, 56. Excellent. I'm sure all of you have guessed it right. Mental calculation. 56 minus 11 will give 46. So the new stapler had how many of them? 46. Okay. So this is where this comes into picture, students. So all those who found it difficult, please don't mind. The first one was talking about more, how many times more than. The second and the third one was talking about times. That is a clue word which you have to think and analyze and say where multiplication is coming into picture. Okay, students, let's go ahead and next question. Don't worry, I can see hands raised. I will answer your questions as we finish the session. Okay, looking at the scoreboard, we have Ajna, Vehan, Ansh, Nikki, and Rishit. Okay, Tarun is one of the highest climber. Okay, climb. Come on, Tarun, make it fast. I can see hands raised. I will definitely answer at the end of the session. Please do it. Thank you. Okay, let's go to the next question. Can I see a thumbs up? Okay, here we go. All right, read the question and answer carefully. Okay, Cindy and Lola are comparing their marble collections. The table below shows the number of marbles Lola has of each color. Cindy has 4 times as many marbles as Lola has. Which of the following equations determine the how many total marbles Cindy has? So quickly look at the options. Oh, that was quite fast. Okay. All right. It was difficult for most of you. Okay. No worries. We will again focus into the question here. We have Cindy had these number of 76 with red. Okay. 76, 84 and 42. Okay. Cindy had this collection of marbles of red, blue and green we had. Okay. Now Lola had 4 times the amount of total amount Cindy had. So this is Cindy's collection and we had to calculate Lola's collection. Lola had 4 times that of Cindy's collection. So all the all of these together we add and then the total what we get we multiply it by 4. Okay students, am I clear here? Nothing, it was a two-step word problem actually. So here you had to add here and then you had to multiply them. Okay students, no worries, we will just look into it quickly. We'll have few more examples here. Okay, just give me a minute. Okay, all you had to do is when you have a multi-step or a two-step problem you have, these are the steps you need to follow students. List what you know. So first we list down what we know. Okay, if you observe here in Cindy's problem, you had to list down the number of things like they had red which was 74, 82 and 40, 84 and 42. Okay, 84. I made a mistake here. Yes, you had 74 red, 76 red balls, 84 blue balls, and 42 green balls. So this is what we know, right? Now write what you and we know that Lola had 4 times as that of Cindy's marbles. So what you want to know is nothing but how many in total there. So you set up an equation. That equation is nothing but 76 plus 84 plus 42 and then times how many times it is 4 times and you solve the equation and then you check your answer. Okay, so this is the step of multi-step word problems if you come into picture. Okay students, no worries, we will have more questions. Analyze and let's see. Okay Vihan, come on, good job. Vihan, Ajna, Ansh, Nikki and Rishit is doing really good. Okay, we have a combo breaker here. 3 players just dropped their answer streak of 5. No worries, players. We can go ahead. We have many more questions ahead. And your next question is Tanya bought new shoes for $36. It cost 3 times as much as his new shirt. How much did the new shirt cost? Be very careful. Please note the time as well. Okay. 4, 3, 2, 1. I can see 16 answers. Amazing. I'm sure all of you did division and you got it. So here, how much did Tanya bought his new shoes for? $36. Okay. $36. And this one costed nothing but 3 times the new shirt. So this is nothing but 3 times the cost of the shirt you have, right? So if you have to find the shirt's cost, what you all you had to do is nothing but 36 divided by 3, and then you got the answer 12. Excellent. I can see most of them answered it well. Good job, students. Let's just go to the next part of it. When you come to division, I just wanted to reiterate on few things, students. That is nothing but the division box you have here. Okay, you have a division box. The number which is coming here is nothing but it is called as a dividend. Excellent. And then you have a divisor. All right. And then you have what you get here is called as a quotient, right? And then you bring down whatever the result what you get here, it's called as a remainder. Excellent. You've revised it really well. Okay, there is one more thing which I would like to remind you students is about the division check which you have. Okay, let me just quickly. Okay, the division check which you have is nothing but. Okay, I can see all of you all in excitement. Dividend is equals to quotient times the divisor plus the remainder. Okay, you can always use this to check if your answer is right. All right, children. If you consider in this question which we had, the dividend you had here was 36, right? Then you had divisor 3, 1 times 3. Then you bring down the next number 6. And then you had 2 times 6 and the remainder 0. When you substitute, when you put on these values here, dividend is nothing but 36. That is equals, quotient is 12. 12 times 3 divisor plus the remainder 0. You get the answer 36. Both the answers are same. So which means our the problem which we done, the solution we found is absolutely right. I hope I'm clear here, students. Okay, good. Now let's go on. Let's go and check our scoreboard. I'm very excited to see because we are on the 8th question and we have few more to go. All right, here we go. Good job, Vihan. I'm so excited that you're doing an amazing thing. Vikram has become a highest climber. Okay, Vikram, good job. Climb up fast. Ajna, Ansh, and Nikki, I'm sure you're doing an amazing job. That's why you're here. All the others, I'm sure you've made slight mistakes here and there. So no worries. The concept which we are covering will help you out. Okay, next question. The 8th question for the day. Round the largest number to the nearest 100 and the smallest number to the nearest 10 to estimate. Yeah, you had 312 divided by 27. So you had to do two things, nearest 100 and nearest 10. Yeah, I got only 5 answers, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Ah, okay, I just got 11 answers and out of which only 5 of them got it right and the rest all of them found it difficult. Okay, no problem. We will do this again here. Okay, the question here was Okay, just give me a second, students. The question here was 312 divided by 27. Okay, and the condition which they gave us, the largest number is to nearest hundreds. Yes, and you had to round the smallest number to the nearest tens. Okay, now let's consider 312 to the nearest hundred would be. Let's check the number line again. We have here 300, 350, and then you had here 400, right? So 312 comes between 350 and 300, so it's closer to 300. So the answer here is 300. And you had to do the next part of it, that is 27. 27 is nothing but the closest tens you have to find here. So again, if I put my number line up, you have 20, 25, and 30 here, right? Now, if you observe here, 27 comes between 25 and 30 here. So the closest one is nothing but rounding it to 30. Excellent, 30. And therefore, now I divide 300. Yeah. 300 divided by 30 is nothing but 10. Excellent. Okay, that's the answer you got. So we were estimating the quotients here. Okay, so let's do it. Let's do another set of two questions which I have here. 598. I had to. This is to round it up to the nearest hundreds you have. So 598. If I consider my number line, I have here 500. Then I have 550 here. Okay, and then I have 600 here. Right. So now if I round it to the nearest uh, hundreds you have 600, yes. And then divided by 6, it's nothing but 100. Excellent. Now coming to 764. 764 to the nearest hundreds. I have my number line where I have 700, 750, and 800. So it's lying between 750 and 800. So the nearest one is 800. 800 divided by 8 is nothing but 100. Excellent. I hope this is very clear for you students that rounding up, if you're getting confused, all you have to do is put up a number line, write the closest number here, put a 50 between, add 50 to it, then another 50 to it, you drop it here and you get the answer. All right. I hope I'm very clear with this. Let's see the scoreboard. Okay, Vihan, amazing job. I can see that you have the highest answer streak of 8. Oh, awesome. That's amazing. Nikki, Ajna, Ansh, Sharia, you're doing an amazing job as well. You're really climbing high. Good job, students. Let's go to the next question here we have. Okay, the coach divides 29 students into teams of 8. He uses 29 divided by 8 is equals to 3R5. What does the remainder 5 represent here? Okay, 7, 9, 10, 11. Good job. All right, time's up. Oh, excellent. The number of students not on any of the team. Excellent, good, amazing. That's it. So you were able to do this R5 is nothing but, as you notice, it's the remainder 5. So they could not fit into any of the teams. So they were the students. All right. Now, when you see a question like this, 3R5, all you have to remember, students, it's talking about the remainder 5. This is the number of, this is the quotient you have here, and the remainder 5 which you're talking about. So the rest of the 5 students could not join. So 29 divided by 8, if I put it in the division box, you get 8 threes are 24. And then if you subtract, and 29 minus 9 minus 4 is nothing but 5. This remainder, so the team, the coach could divide those 29 students into 3 teams, but the remaining 5 of them was left aside. Okay, now we are going to have a challenging part of it where these 5 students we have to accommodate it. So this part of it is going to be seen in the next question. So be very careful with the next questions as well. So let's do it here. Next question here. Okay, let me just check the. Okay, here we have Rihan doing an amazing job as usual here. Nikki, Ajna, Rishit, Shirya. Good job, Rishit. You're really doing a great job. You've climbed really high from where you were before. Excellent. Okay, let's see the next question we have. That's the 10th question we have here. 23 students that are riding in cars for a field trip. If a car can carry 4 students, show how many cars are needed. So 23 students, how many cars are needed? So it's about some individual groups you're making about. So check out the operations you are using. And I have only 4 seconds left and 13 answers. I'm excited. Okay, 13 of them has got right and one person has made a mistake. Problem. We will look into it. So here we have, when we look into here, um, we have 23 students and we divide it here in by 4. What are we left out with? 4, 5 is a 20 and we are remainder 3. So if we write it as 23 divided by 4, this is nothing but 5 remainder 3. All right. Another thing I would like to let you know, students, is about numbers that do not divide evenly will have remainders. So those remainders are always mentioned in this form. So for example, if I had 6 candies and I had to divide it among 3 people here, all right, and each person, how many does each person get? 2 candies here, isn't it? How does this happen? I have 6 candies and I have 2 people. Okay, so I give the first person 1, 2, 3. Second person 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. So all the 6 candies are divided equally here. All right. Now if I had instead of 3 people, if I had 4 people here, for example, instead of 3, I had 4 people here. What happens now? Do I have this solution as 2? No, right? Yeah. Now if I divide it, I give my 1, 2, 3 candies here. 3 candies, sorry, I made a small mistake here. I had 3 people before and I only spoke about, yeah, I have 3 people and I divided into, yes, I have 3 people here. Let me just go back to the previous question which I just did. 6 divided by 3. So I give first 2 candies to the first person, third and fourth the second person, and fifth and sixth to the third person. So that means I've given equally two candies. Now if I had to divide the 6 candies among 4 people, so I have an addition of another 4 people. All right. So now even if I give uh, 2 candies each, okay, do I have something left for the fourth person to give? No, right? So numbers do not divide equally will have evenly has remainder. So I'll have a remainder 1 here, right? So if I put it into 6 divided by 4, ones are 4, okay? And I'll have a remainder 2 here. So the remaining 2, I don't know who to give it to, right? This fifth and sixth one will be in a dilemma. Should I give 2 to this person or should I? So I'll have a remainder here. So that's what the statement says. Numbers that do not divide evenly has remainders. Okay. All right, students, let's go to the scoreboard now. Okay. Next, let's see. Okay, Shurya, doing great job. Nikki, you're doing your best. Ajna, Rishit, Vihan, excellent. Good job. We have the 11th question here. 9 friends playing a card game in which all of the 52 cards in a standard deck are distributed. How many cards each get? Okay, you have a 30-second here for this question. So read very carefully. 52 cards and 9 people are playing. So check properly how many each person gets. All right, students. Okay, in this case, you had to go. I see like 8 of them have given right questions, and yeah, one. Yeah, some of them. Sorry, only 2 of them has given right questions, and 8, 9, 10 of them are having a difficulty. All you had to do is very simple, students. Here, 52. You had to divide it by 9. Okay. So when you divide 52 by 9, 9 times 5 is nothing but 45. All right. So I get a remainder 7 here. So if I write it in the statement form, 52 divided by 9 gives me 5, remainder 7. So what I did was, what we can do here was, I gave uh, I gave 5 plus 1, that is 7, 6 cards to each per 7 people here. Okay. 7 people got 6 cards. That means 7 times 6 is nothing but 42, right? And then the rest of the 2 people I had, I gave them 5 cards, right? So 2 times 5 is nothing but 10. So the overall 52 of them were distributed in this format. That is why it said 7 friends get 6 cards and 2 friends get 5 cards. All right, are we good till here, students? Okay, now let's go to the next part of the question. Next, okay, before that, we have to check the scoreboard as well. Okay, are we all excited? There we go. Vihan doing an amazing job again. Ajna, Nikki, Shirya, and Rishit is trying. Okay, Vihan, you've given 11 correct answers in a row. Excellent. Good job. 3 people found a $20 bill and decided to split it. How many dollars does each person get? Choose the correct answer. Okay, we have 2, 3, 4 answers. 17 seconds left. 15. Very close to 10 seconds left, children. Yes, here we go. Okay, students, excellent. Now we have noticed here again it is about splitting, so it is dividing equally. So I hope you were able to understand that. So that is why you were able to, most of you have given a right answer here. So when I write it in the statement form here, let's, for others who made a mistake, please note, students, $20 bill you had to divide it with 3 people, right? And then you get the quotient as 6 and the remainder 2. Excellent. So now when you have in this format, very important clue what you have to do is you have the remainder, so the quotient here. Here comes the remainder part by the number of groups here, this number comes here. The number of groups it's dividing into, a number of people it is dividing into, number of bags it's dividing into. Whatever that comes after this division number, that number will come here. So it's group. So in that case, if you check, remaining is nothing but 2. So your answer will be 6, 2 by number of groups we're talking about, the number of people here we have. We divided among 3 people. So it is 2 by 3. All right, students, are we clear till here? Okay, I hope I have made this very clear, and I see most of them have answered it really right. Excellent. And I'm excited to see the scoreboard as well. Let's go ahead. Sofish is climbing high now. Good job, Rishit and Sofish. You're doing an amazing job as well. Nikki, Ajna, and Vihan. Excellent. Next question. Which of the following is a prime number between 30 and 40? Okay, good job. I think most of you love prime numbers. I can see answers coming really quick. Good job. Excellent. That's nice. I can see 12 people of you have given the right answer. And yeah, few of them have missed it out. No problem. So the prime number between 30 and 40 given here was 31, because what is a prime number, student? A number that has one. Okay, let me just put my pen here. Has only two factors. Yes, it has only two factors. Now, what are the two factors you have? That is 1 and itself. Okay. Now we're talking about factors. Let's revise something very important before we go ahead. Okay. That is nothing but how to find out some tips for the factors you have. All right. This is going to be very important. Please note that. So if number ends in 2, 4, 6, 8 or 0, what is that? It is a factor of which? It's a factor of, yeah, 2 we are talking about. So any number which is divisible, which number ends with 2, 4, 6, 8, the factor, it is a factor of 2. Excellent. Now if a number ends in 5 or 0, that number will be a factor of 5. Okay, very good. Now if the number, sum of the numbers digit is a multiple of 3, then the number is a factor of, yes. For example, if I have number 12, and I add 1 plus 2 equals to 3. 3 is a multiple of 3, right? Yes. So what does it mean? 12 is a multiple of 3. So this clue or this trick is going to give you the factor of whether the number is a factor of 3. Excellent. Now same thing applies for the factor of number 9. So if I have 18, okay, 1 plus 8 is nothing but 9. 9 is a multiple. So 9 is a multiple of 9. So therefore it's a factor. All right. If a number ends in 0, then it is a factor of 10. Excellent. All right. So as mentioned before, prime number is nothing but it has only two factors, that is 1 and itself. All right. And then you have composite number where we have more than two factors, that is called as the composite numbers. Excellent. So we go to the desktop and let's see how many have we got. Okay. There we go. Vihan doing a great job again. Ajna, Nikki, Rishit, and Sofish trying really hard to come up high. Very good, but you're doing amazing job. Let's go to the next question, students. Okay, it's a multi-select question. So there might be one or two or three answers. So please be very careful. Which of the following are factor pairs you have? Of 36, the number 36 we are talking about. All right, we have the answer here. That's 9 4s and 36. Okay, I see most of them did 9 times 4, but 36 times 1, and three of them have made mistakes. Nothing but Students, we have the number 36 here, right? The factors we have of 36 were 36 times 1 is 36 and 9 times 4 is 36. So they are called as the factor pairs. So this is nothing, that is what we were expecting here, right? This is giving you the answer 36. 35 ones are is not 36, so 4 times 10 is 40. It's a different answer. So just the factor pairs where when you do multiply these two values, you should get the number here. All right. I hope this was very clear for you. And let's go to the next question. We have, okay, before that, let me just erase this. Okay, here you go. And I'm excited about the scoreboard we have. Rehan, good job. Ajna, Nikki, Rishit, also doing an amazing job. And I'm sure many others. Okay, Navat is the highest climber now. Good job, Navat. Try hard. Okay, what is the greatest common factor we have of 6 and 15? Greatest common factor. Be very careful. Note, make sure you write down all the factors of 6 and 15 so that you can find the common between them. Yeah, okay, I got 14 answers and I'm waiting. 1, 0. Okay. Excellent. 14 of them have got amazingly right. Okay, two of them. Okay, let us just help the two of them who made a mistake here. Okay, so let us know. We know that what are the factors of 6 we have? 1, 2, 3, and 6. Okay. Now the number 15. What are the factors of 15 we are having? 1, 3, 5, and 15. Now let us note what are the common factors we are having between them. We have 1 in common, okay, and we have 3 in common. So we are talking about the greatest common factor. So that is GCF. You can, in short, we can call it as. So what is the greatest number out of the common factors we are having is nothing but 3. Okay, so 3 steps to remember, students. When you have greatest common factor, you have to list down all the factors. Okay, then find out the common factor we are having, and then out of the common factor, which is the greatest number of the common factor we are having, that is the GCF you get. So having made a note of these 3 steps, it will be easy for you to sort it out, which is the greatest common factor. Okay, students. Now I'm really excited to see because 14 of them have got right. So I'm sure many others have come to the score. Okay, good job. Shreya is back with an answer streak of 3. So you've got 3 answers right, Shreya. Good job. Rishit, Nikki, and Ajna is doing an amazing job. Vihan, as usual, you're going really good. So happy to see you. Fill the missing number in the sequence, students. So please be very careful with the sequence you are having. Excellent. 40, 55, 70, 85. You have 5 seconds left. I only got 10 answers. Be quick. All right. 15 of them answered. Okay, 7 of them right and 7 of them were wrong. 8 of them were wrong. Okay, what happened here? We have the sequence here as 40, 55, 70, 85. Okay, now 40 plus how much is giving you 55? Yes, I hear 15. Yes, absolutely. This plus 15 will give you 70 and plus 15 will give you 85. 85 plus 15 is giving you the number 90. Excellent. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, plus 15. So that is how you got the number 19. All right, students, you had to be really quick. So 40 plus 10 is 50 plus 50 plus 5 is 50 plus 5 is 55. So you should have counted in that way. So 10 plus 5 is nothing but 15, right? So that would have made it really easy for you to understand. Okay, students, no worries. We have done a quick revision of it. It's a pattern we've talked about. So let's go to the next part of the question we have here. Okay, before scoreboard as well. Okay, I can see somebody coming up. 3 in a row, Sarsan. is back in the game. Excellent, Sarsan. Looking forward to come on the main scoreboard here. Okay, Vihan, Nikki, Ajna, Rishit, and Shirya doing a good job. Okay, select a list of numbers in which all of the numbers are multiples of 8. Multiples of 8. So be very careful, students. Look at the numbers very carefully. Okay, 12 answers, 13. I just have 5 seconds left, students. So be quick in answering. Okay, I get all the answers. Excellent. All right, 10 of them have got it really right. Excellent. 5 of them, 6, 7 of them has found it difficult. So it's nothing but 8 times 1 is 8. Okay. Then 8 times 2 is 16. 8 times 3 is 24. 8 times 4 is 32. Okay. All right. So when you see here, if you go on the number, you will get the multiples of 8. So when you observe here, 8, 24, 32, and 17 is yes. When you observe here, 24, 36, 40, and 64, 36. Yeah, this is not making sense here. Even 60, this number does not belong to a multiple of 8. 38 does not belong to a multiple of 8. So this option doesn't come into picture. So 8 times 8 times 2 is giving you 16. 8 times 3 is giving you 24. So those are the multiples of 8 you have here. So this is how we calculated and got this. So good job, students. I hope the multiples talk was a revision for you. Okay, I can see somebody with a streak with 5 correct answers here. That's Hirtan. Good job. Good try. Come on, keep doing this. You will come on the scoreboard as well. What is the next number in the sequence if you see? Okay, I have 1, 3, 6, and 10. 1, 3, 6, and 10 here. Okay, I get 11 answers, but I have only 8 seconds left, students. So be quick, quick, and quick. All right, I have 11 people with the right answer. Excellent. And yeah, some of them with difficulty. Okay, this is nothing but 1. I have the numbers 1, 3, 6, and 10. As you observe here, it's an arithmetic pattern which you have. It is also called as a triangle pattern. If you see here, that is 1 plus 2 will give you 3, right? Then 3 plus 3 will give you 6, and 6 plus 4 will give you 10. Now next is plus 5. So 10 plus 5 will give you, yes, 15. And then the number plus 6 I had to do. Plus 6, that's nothing but 21. So this is how I got the next two sequences, 15 and 21. And you observe here, it is also going plus 1 here when you see here, right? Can you observe that, students? Plus 1, the pattern going up here. So it's a kind of a triangle you have here arranged. So that is why it is called as a triangle pattern as well. All right, students, let's go to the next question. I hope this is clear for you. So observe if the pattern is going in the form of plus 2, plus 3, plus 4, it is a triangular pattern you have, and just accordingly be careful and click on the check out the final two answers which you have. So next, we are going to the last second question of the game we have, but we also have to note that we have to check our scoreboard, and Vihan is doing an amazing job. Nikki, Ajna, Rishit, and Shreya is also doing an amazing job. Okay, I have Vikram has a streak with 6 correct answers in a row. Excellent. Good job, Vikram. We are going to the next question, last second question here. A collected 13 cans August in August, 117 cans in October, and in November, 351 cans, 1053 cans in December. How many cans collected in September? Okay, I guess it's got two answers. All right, we're running out of time, students. Quickly. Okay, there's very few of them. All right, no problem. We will sort it out again here. Okay, as you note here, we have in August how many cans? 13 cans. And then you have August. You don't have anything in September. We have to find out the September. All right. Then you have October with 351 cans. And then you have November with 1053 cans. All right. If you see here, 30, did I miss out something? Yeah, I did. I made a mistake in this. October is 117 here. Yes, thank you so much. 117, and then I have 351 in November, and December I have 1053. When you see this 117 times, something is giving you this 351. This time something is giving you 1053. So it's 3 times. 3 times there's an increase in the collection. So when you see here, 13 times 3 is nothing but 39. Right? That's how you had. Okay, there were two options of 39. Yes, I totally agree. There was an error here in this question. Okay. Yeah, there were all those who got 3 here, you were also right. Very sorry about the technical error happened here. Okay, let's go to the next and see how the score. Tarun has the highest answer streak of 3. Good job. Okay, Vihan, Ajna, Nikki, Rishit, and Shreya. Yes, has been doing a great job, and that's the last question of a Kahoot here. Round each number to the nearest 10,000. And nearest 10. Very sorry with the question. It's nearest 10. It's nearest 10. Okay. Estimate the sum which you have. So it's again rounding, students. Yes, I see 6 of them doing it right, and 2 of them found it still difficult after a revision here. Okay, no problem. Okay, we have 509. So the nearest 10 is nothing but. Okay, 500. Excellent. And then you have 261, which is 300, and that makes it 800. So it's an approximate value of 800 which you have here. Good job. Let's see. Okay, I'm so happy to see the final score, and let's see who's doing it. Okay, the score's coming up. Ajna is in third position. Nikki in second. 16 out of 20. And first we have Vihan. Excellent. Can we all give a round of applause to Vihan and the runners up Rishit and Shreya for doing an amazing job. Vihan, Nikki, Ajna, can we all clap for them? All right. Good job. Okay, students, and right, we did it, students. Congratulations. Successfully, you completed the domain operations and algebraic thinking. Now we have April 10th, we have number and operations based in domain being covered. And we also have it on during the same time, 11:30 a.m. to 12:45.